Hi, welcome to the Elite's Icecrown Citadel Raid Guide. My name is Slicka. This is the strategy we use to combat the Lord Marrowgar encounter. To start off, Lord Marrowgar is the first boss in Icecrown Citadel. Make sure both tanks are ready to pull and make sure everyone is in the room before initiating the encounter, as the door will close shut. In the 25-man version, 3 tanks are required to take the Saber Lash damage. To do this, they must stand on top of each other to split the damage between all 3 of them. Saber Lash is an attack constantly used towards the main tank. Anyone within 10 yards of the main tank will split the damage taken. The rest of the raid should generally be split up. Periodically, Lord Marrowgar will cast Cold Flames. These are blue flames that generally move in a line-like direction. These flames target a random raid member and are easily avoidable. These can cause some serious damage, however, if ignored. On the 25-man version, Cold Flames can cause 8,000 frost damage per second. Lord Marrowgar also casts a Bone Storm. This is a whirlwind-like effect that will target a random raid member and rush towards him until it reaches the spot that player was initially standing. Once that spot is reached, Lord Marrowgar will cast 4 Cold Flames diagonally across from each other. The Bone Storm casts a minor bleed dot as well if physically touched. Basically, it is highly implied that avoiding the Cold Flames is far more important than avoiding the actual Bone Storm itself, as the physical damage is quite low. Lord Marrowgar will target a total of 4 random raid members per Bone Storm phase. Due to a recent in-game fix, Lord Marrowgar is now tauntable, allowing the tanks to taunt him back to the same general area where the encounter started. Be aware that after Bone Storm ends, an aggro wipe will occur. The tanks pick Lord Marrowgar back up before continuing with the encounter. You probably have been noticing spikes impaling random raid members. This is known as Bone Spike Graveyard. Lord Marrowgar casts this approximately every 10 seconds. On the 25-man version, a possible 3 raid members can be Bone Spiked at one time. Anyone can be Bone Spiked except for the tanks taking Saber Lash damage. It deals approximately 10% of the player's health per second that is impaled, and therefore a healer should be assigned to healing Bone Spiked targets. Ranged DPS should focus on downing the Bone Spikes ASAP. The Bone Spikes have 39,000 health. If the ranged DPS aren't fast enough to kill the Bone Spikes, melee DPS should help out. By helping out, this means they could stand next to the healers and the ranged DPS, just because Marrowgar has a pretty large hitbox due to his natural size. Speaking of the Bone Spikes, here's a pretty nice angle we got of our Boomkin getting impaled right at the perfect timing just behind the tanks. This is common after a Bone Storm as everyone's trying to avoid the Cold Flames. There's tons of them, approximately anywhere from 12 to 16 could possibly be up at one time, and sometimes he Bone Storms in the worst possible spot where getting him back to the middle can result in a loss of DPS, and you know how the DPS are. They just need to go all out as soon as they can. Just a quick mention on the Bone Spikes. Because it is physical damage, a Paladin can throw Hinder Protection on an impaled target and possibly save that person's life for the next 10 seconds, especially if the DPS is slow on killing the Bone Spikes. Thanks for watching. For more information or suggestions, please visit the website located in the video description. These videos are intended for full guild use, so don't be afraid to use them. I'd also like to thank the Elites for giving me this opportunity to tape this video, as well as joining their guild to help them with current and future boss encounters. Good luck!